Hey, what's up, guys? So we're gonna do a quick analysis today. So we have, as you can see, today is the January the 27th, 2026. So we do have market going up, you know, for the people that know uh this. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but if you know, you know. All right. Some would say it's a triangle, other would say it's a wedge. So whatever you wanna call it, that's basically what it is. But what you need to pay attention to is the trend. Normally we on uptrend. So this is the daily candle as far as you can see. So market been on the uptrend for a long time. So those type of red candles, so you can call them pullback or retest. So either way, it's fine. All right, so as we can see, so we had a very, very bullish market. All right, so the reason why I put Ikanashi candle is because the proper candle will be like this. And for those of you that are new, so it might have been a little bit confusing or difficult for you to understand. All right, so that's why I use Aikanashi. Aikanashi candle. So that's basically what it is. So normally the market is on bullish, and we get to a very strong resistance. Okay, so whenever you have a level, so if you're new to trading, so this one it's a resistance. So if it's above it, let's say for instance right here, it will be considered as a support. Let me change that. Okay, if it's all the way here, it will be considered as a support. So we do have horizontal support, and we also have trend line support, for example, this one. So it's not really straightforward, so it's kind of inclined to the up, or sometimes it can be declining when you have a downtrend due to the fact that we have an uptrend, which is bullish. That's what you call it. I don't want to use too many terms so that I won't confuse anybody. All right, this is a short video that I'm trying to do. Okay, so as you can see, normally whenever you have market hitting this level, as you can see, one test over here, rejection, and to the downside. Okay, or you can consider this as correction as well, as some of you may call it, a little bit to the upside, another rejection here, retest, and so on. Okay, so right here we have multiple rejections, and which made it a valid level, a very strong resistance, and now we find ourselves in the same spot, the same area, and now we have a bullish candle. So as you know, over here, so we have two options. So either market breakthrough. Okay, so we need a very bullish bar, green, probably right here or a little bit higher. Okay, so you have to pass that level to be considered. So this resistance, it's no longer valid. But the way I see it, as you probably see, today is Tuesday, and the market start rejecting it. So it's testing this area. So now for you to get into a trade, so you have to make sure that that area is really rejected, and then pulling back, retest, and then go back to the upside. But in cases like this, if you're a trader, so you have to be patient. So you cannot really go right on and take any trade right now because so it's not really defined what will be the next step. All right, so let me show you how. Let's say for instance, so we have 4 hour candle. Okay, so marked it a little bit and right here. Okay, so this is 4 hour candle. As you probably see, still in the range, still strong area because we have couple candles piercing this area doesn't mean that it's going up. All right, so you have to be careful because the market can still go down. Retest this. Okay, so this little red you have here, so market can always push back and retest and then for continuation for bullish trend. All right, so that's the analysis for 4 hours. All right, as you can see here, 4 hours. 4 hour candle, so that's what we have so far. If you look at it from a regular candle, okay, so this is what we have. A little bit clearer, right? So over here would be a strong area to retest. Okay, so let's go back to Ikanashi. All right, let's see here. So let's go to 1 hour. Usually that's my favorite. Sorry. Okay, as you can see. So now, so we have the this candle right here, which is a 1 hour candle. See? So we have a doji indicating that bullish kind of on pause. So you can call it pause, range. So you can say bullish start losing strength because as you probably see, this candle kind of very small in the middle, and you have rejection to the top and from the bottom. And this candle, it's red right now, which is bearish. Okay, so this is the beginning, but from there you cannot really make a decision. Okay, so you have to wait. Remember, market it can still going down, retest this level right here, and then continue the uptrend. Okay, so let me give you a view of the regular candle. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. Right. See? So it's very, so whatever you want to call it, range, okay, pause if you're new to this. So you probably call it pause, consolidations. It basically means the same thing. All right, go back to Aikanashi. All right, so that's basically what we have. If you try to take any trade for tomorrow, that will be the analysis. So also you have to pay attention if there's any news, any speech, probably from the president, government, anything. So you have to watch out because whenever we have a collapse, and usually it's from a speech or maybe some public figure, someone says something, Elon Musk or Trump, whatever. And for that reason, market always bleed, it's plunge into the bearish territory. All right. So that's basically it. So if you try to take one position, so you have to be mindful. And also, last one but not least would be the 5 minute candle. That's very essential. This one will tell you everything. You see? It will tell you when to enter. Okay, you see? So price basically start declining. So you have one test, two. So usually you need three before you can determine if it's going down. But in that case, so if you have the third head, probably a third test or lower, so you can consider, okay, this is a weakness from the market. But usually you can have multiple rejection. But if it's a strong area, you can have at least one or two. Three would be valid, so I would go for three. Okay, but sometimes based on the move, so it may not give you three clear tests. So usually it's one, two, three, and then the fourth one just gave up and all the way to the bottom. But as you probably know, markets sometimes behave strange, so you don't really control the movement. All right, so that would be it. And if we go to a regular candle, you see, so that's what we have here. Okay, so you need to know how to read your candle so that you understand what each of them mean, and especially in an area like this. All right. So whatever you guys believe in, so you can let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you think it's going down, what you think if it will continue to go up, stay on the bullish, or it will go for a retest like we talked about. Okay, let's go back to this 1 hour. Okay, so you let me know if it's coming down over here. for a retest. Alright, guys. So that was it. If you like this little short analysis, so give a thumbs up, like, share, and comment. Let me know what you think. Alright, ciao. So that was AIKMFX. I'll see you on the next video.